Easy crew, welcome to another Breakbeat video, and this time we're looking into the Sesame Street break. I believe that's how you say it. A lot of people write it down as Sesame Street, but it's originally by a guy called Clarence Reid, as far as I can see on the history, and it's originally by a group called Bowfly. Big up to Clarence Reid. Let's have a little quick deep dive and also have a little mess about with it in Renoise afterwards to see what we can do. Cool stuff. If you don't want to hear the history of the break, skip to the next chapter on the video. Okay guys, before we go into the history, I want you guys to comment down below, yeah, and name a jungle tune or any old school tune that has used this Sesame Street break. Okay guys, stay tuned now as we go into the actual history of the break, and also watch the video to the end because I'm also going to do some programming and give you some good tips on how to get the pleader stroke Sesame Street break sounding totally fat.
Blowfly, a controversial and comedic soul/funk band formed in the 1970s, gained fame for their explicit lyrics and raunchy stage performances. In a surprising turn, Blowfly's frontman, Clarence Reid, also contributed to the children's television show Sesame Street as a songwriter, penning catchy tunes for kids. A unique blend of musical worlds.
So guys, that's kind of weird. According to Discogs, this guy was really controversial. And one of their band members wrote some of the catchy songs for Sesame Street. Not confirmed, but yeah, that is what is coming up, which is kind of mad, Dread. Yeah. Anyway, time for us to mess about with this break, and yeah, let's see what we can do. So what we're going to do with this now, I'm going to chop it up as we do. So let's get that cut up as we do. Clean it all up, same as before. There's a hat there, so let's get that hat rolling. Little glitch there. Yeah. A little glitch again. Clean up all the little glitches. Right, be careful with that. There we go. Next one. Right, that's kind of two pieces, but we'll hold back on that. Let's see how we get on. Keep everything kind of symmetrical. Nice. That's a weird little bit, isn't it? Right, let's take it up an octave. Right, so we're going to make a little loop with this, right? So let's go back to the... That's what we want. Just that little piece here. This is the one that people use mainly. There we go, we got it. We need that little shuffle. Nice. Copy that. Now, when you copy it like this, right, I'll show you a little trick, right? You just go like here, and you go like that, and you go copy. So I go Control C and then Control P. Now, you notice it's got that little gap on it, right? So let's just fix that up. I think we should put another C sharp shuffle here. So let's go to the C sharp shuffle. The C sharp shuffle. Right, pop that here. And then just repeat again, because I think it will sound better if we've got that repeated over. Right, so nice. So as we do that now, we probably want to get that little piece there and just create a phrase with it. Create phrase. So we've got a phrase instrument, we've got our Sesame Street all phrased up, ready to go. So whenever we need it in another production, we've got the break already synced up kind of thing. So let's call that Sesame Street break if you want to be correct in, you know, sample source and all that. So we go save and we call it Sesame Street, S-E-S-A-M-E Street, BRK for break. And there we have our Sesame Street break. So now let's do some experimental with it, right? Let's get the effect that we did from my previous video, the distortion effect, and let's experiment with that. So let's grab the pleader break, which I believe is here. Yeah, that one. And let's put it into the distortion on group 9. Let's see what that sounds like. Okay, so that's not the distortion. So let's double it up with this now. Let's see what that sounds like. Okay, so now let's go to the plugins. In fact, before we do that, let's keep it simple. We'll go back to here and let's go back to our mix. And if you look on the mixer here, you can see all the different you know, effects that we've used previously. So let's get this cab sim, the cabin simulator, right? Nice. Nice and grungy. Now let's mix the two together. Hold on a second. I think I've muted it from here, so we need to unmute that, I think, and then unmute here. Right, this one has got okay, so we put the cabin simulator on the group track, so that's not quite what I had in mind. So let me just move this over to one of these, right? Yeah. Ooh. Now that's what I call gnarly, guys. Okay folks, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Until the next one, peace out.